Hello and welcome back to the Six String Thing Show. This week is a little bit different. I'm looking at fingerstyle playing and talking about my ideas while I'm playing. I'll be showing examples of this in jazz standards Summertime and Style by Starlight, and you can watch the full versions of these by clicking the links in the description down below. Summertime is a standard tune that has been covered tens of thousands of times, and the version I play is pretty straightforward, just a run through of the melody a couple of times. I like this version in particular because it intertwines the melody and harmony so effortlessly. Here's an example where the chord changes up to A minor. You'll see the melody always falls into the chord shape. I'm not having to stretch my hand into an unusual position. This is the key to being able to play in this style. If the hand shape is too complicated, it's going to be more difficult than it has to be to get the notes to ring out. Having said that, there are some stretches in this piece where you'll notice I'm playing an E minor just on open strings, and then I'm free to play the melody wherever I want. I can move my hand as far away from where the chord is because the chord's on open strings. Another interesting thing for me is to drop out the harmony completely and just let the melody speak for itself. Style by Starlight uses the exact same idea of finding the melody in or near the chord shape. It is an interesting tune for me because there's a lot of space in this melody, which gives you time to focus on moving a bass line down, or sometimes just a little bit of improvisation to flesh out a little bit as well. But you have to be careful to not make it too busy. In the main improvisation itself, for me it's important to keep it quite minimal and to not play too much. Here I take an idea from the melody, in fact, and repeat it twice as part of my improvised solo. In the middle section I try to use some sequential playing, where I take a small phrase that I come up with and then I just repeat it a couple of times higher or lower, which in my opinion makes the solo seem a bit more thoughtful and constructed. These are the main ideas I use when approaching this way of playing. By keeping it minimal, it helps me join ideas together without focusing too much on technique. Next time I will be applying these styles to Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and I will see you next week.